astronomical quest is North America's most famed astrologer, Mr. Puru.
You are leading a good life with honesty and dedication and devotion towards God. Your forefathers are very happy. Loka samasta sukhino santu.
And welcome to Astroguide, the show that's all about astrology and how it can help you guide your daily life. I'm your host, Shruti Mathur, and joining me in our studios is North America's most famed astrologer, Mr. Puru Kauschal. Welcome to the show, Mr. Kauschal.
I can't say I'm famed, but I know that I'm honest.
Yeah.
I can't deceive anybody. I can't misguide anybody.
And how many years have you been doing the show?
Well, the show is of almost 5 years.
5 years. That's a big anniversary coming up.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, just to show you, we have people from around the world that are writing in to Mr. Kauschal about a variety of questions regarding their horoscope, and many of them have been watching the show for the past 5 years since you've been on the air. And we have one lady that is like that. Her name is Shika. Actually, I'm sorry, her name is Neelam. She's writing about her daughter Shika. But I want to read you her email because it was so nice. So she says, Panditji Namaskar. I really love and adore your program. It's very enriching and enlightening. I hope that the time slot should be increased to incorporate more knowledge that you have about the stars, planets, and its intricate predictions. She says, I am an old, aged, and sick widow, and I am very worried about my daughter and when she will get a job. She is my only resort, and she takes care of my illness, but because she has no financial support, it's very difficult for us both. She's sending her daughter. She has her daughter's details, but she says that she thinks that you can help her the most in this situation. Her daughter's name is Shika. She was born on November 15th, 1966, 10:07 p.m. in Dhanbad, Bihar. And she wants to know about her daughter, when she'll get a job, and also how will her married life be? Will she have any children?
What's the lady's name?
Neela. And she says, if you can tell me about my daughter's future, that will be awesome.
Neelam ji, first of all, I'm paying thanks to you from the core of my heart. My soul is extending to you all the good wishes in the world. It's not that why हम देवी देवताओं की स्तुति क्यों करते थे, ये कोई फ्लैटरी नहीं है. This thing is generates a different thought in the person that my seva has not gone waste. Somebody on this earth is getting benefit out of it. देवी देवताओं की स्तुति क्यों करनी पड़ती है? क्योंकि उनकी भी फिर बेस्टोइंग, उनकी एनर्जी आपकी तरफ आने लग जाती है. अगर आप किसी डल्टी वॉशरूम में जाते हैं तो आपको जिस अर्ज से गए थे वो भी अर्ज दूर हो जाती है. तो जब आप किसी अच्छे देवी देवता के साथ स्तुति कर रहे होते हैं, भले मन ही मन में हो, वो सामने हो या ना हो, उनका चित्र ही हो सामने, तो वही एनर्जी उस देवी देवता की आपके पास आने लग जाती है. So similarly, my all good wishes to you now about your daughter Shikha. Number one, she should never have a black clothes, and she should live in a north-facing house. Her iron hemoglobin will always stay low, so she should offer every year 8 kg of black dal to the river water. And she's born in Jeshta Nakshatra. I do not know whether you people have done the puja or not, but from 24th of February 2005 she is running under Moon Dasha, and Moon is her Lagnesh also, which is the lord of health. It's negative for the health and negative for the mind power. Meditation नहीं करने देगा ये. So this ज्येष्ठा नक्षत्र गणमूल पूजा करने से आपकी बहुत वृद्धि होगी. She has got divine powers in her because Jupiter is exalted in her ascendant. But if we get Gandamul Puja done, then moon, which is the lord of where Jupiter is sitting, becomes powerful. जैसे किसी दीवार के ऊपर मिट्टी पड़ी हो तो अगर हम वॉश कर दे पाइप से पानी डालकर तो वो उसका असली रंग निकल आता है. इसी तरह से फिर मून का असली चेहरा आगे आ जाएगा. So then Jupiter will also start bestowing all the most powerful energy on her. Rest is about the children. The children will be there definitely if this puja is done, because moon is sitting in children's house. So these are few things which she needs to do, but for more details, and this year from November 14 onward, her Muntha is in house number 6, obstacles, sickness, quarrels, speeding ticket, etc. कानूनी फंदे. So इस तरह से ये आपका वर्ष चल रहा है. So it's and she should have a red coral for health and moon also for health. Red coral and moon, the pearl should be there for her. So do not worry too much about her. She is fine, and she should, for your health, she should be doing some offering yellow items, yellow flowers to the river water also. जब भी देवी देवता के मंदिर जाएं तो yellow flower ही लेके जाएं. Okay. What's the next one?
Well, she says for this act of kindness, she will forever remain obliged.
Yeah.
So thank you. Now our next email comes from one of your young viewers. We have the gamut here of people that watch the show. They're talking about Miss Amber. She was born on June 30th, 1990 at 6 a.m. in Karachi, Pakistan.
Which one?
June 3rd, 1990.
June 3rd. You said 30th.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
June 3rd, 1990. Now, she is starting law school in September. And she started now. And she wants to know if law is the right career for her. Well, I guess you better find out before you get too deep into it, right? And she also wants to know if she'll be marrying soon, if it will be a love marriage or arranged by her family.
Yes. So Amber, you're a very clear-hearted girl. You cannot hide any secret. The lawyer should be very cunning, should swallow everything, whereas you don't. And for you, east-facing house is the only. Whenever you study, face east. Whenever you are taking up the examination, face east. And Mercury in the 12th house, remedy you need to perform every year. And this year, you are also to do Tuladan. So it's a needed like the previous viewer. And you are confused person from January this year till February next year. There are confusions, and don't decide anything concrete till then. Marriage is not a problem for you at all. After next year, some settlement can take place provided we remove the obstacle of Mercury in your 12th house. So those are the things which you need, and try to just don't leak out your secrets. Okay, so that's what it is, and Rahu is very well placed to help you out, and you can become lawyer also.
Okay. She has one more question. She says her family is currently facing some health problems. Her grandmother has cancer, and she wants to know if she also... Will everything be fine?
Because it is the situation is Rahu में Ketu always it destroys you. अगर मीठी रोटी कौवे और कुत्ते और भैंस को दी जाए तो आपके घर में थोड़ा शांति हो सकता है. और गुड़ को संडे के दिन थोड़ा सा चलते पानी में डाले. So then the things can change in your favor. So slowly, slowly. These remedies are very slow, but they are there. It's the very firm.
Okay. So she won't, but can you tell if she will get cancer, or she has a risk or anything? That's what she wants to know.
It needs your horoscope needs to be diagnosed into 12 horoscopes. It's a matter of about 1.5 hours, and then we can describe for you for that.
Okay. So we go from 21-year-old Amber now to 18-year-old Christine, who's writing into us from Richmond Hill, New York. Now, Christine was born on March 12th, 1993 in Astoria, New York at 9:12 a.m. And she wants to know about her future, of course. She says she's starting college soon and wants to know how that will go, what she could major in. And also she wants to know about her future in terms of marriage and even children. What age will that happen at? Even though she's only 18.
Christine, do not worry about the children. You may have to do something to stop them coming. So don't worry about that.
I thought you were going to say don't worry. I was going to say don't worry because Mr. Kauschal even likes to tell 6-year-olds about what their married life and children will be like. So 18.
And, you should not wear blue and black clothes and never live in a third house, third apartment or third floor. And even in the examination, you should not be sitting third from the person who's the two are ahead of you and you are third on third desk. Try to change that, because these things will happen, and keep up your clear-heartedness. That's good. You're a very, very clear-hearted girl. And this year is a successful year for you. Whatever you will undertake, it will work in your favor.
Okay. So what age did you predict for, at least for the marriage?
With the marriage, she's 24 years is one yoga coming, and when you are 24 years old, but less than 23 years is not a good thing to get married. So 24 years is a good time for you, and then comes 27, and then 30th year you cannot miss.
Okay. Yeah. And maybe college will change your mind when you see how everybody lives together in the dorms. Okay, now we're going to go to our next email, which is from Seema. She was born on July 27th, 1975 in Hong Kong at 5:25 p.m. And she's very interested to know what her future beholds. She is afraid that because of her work commitments, she might miss the show and wants to know if there's any way that she can catch an update online. Well, Seema, actually there is a way for you to catch the show and everybody else who's watching. If you are not able to watch at the regular time every week, Mr. Kauschal also posts the show on his website. And what is your website?
Yeah, it's a website you can find from my name in the Google. So it's good for you. You can go through the Google, then you can have the right link.
That way you can rewind, listen to your forecast as many times as you'd like. Now about Seema, she wants to know about what her future, if there's a good time coming for her.
Has she mentioned she's married or not?
Oh, she has not.
Because Mercury planet, Lord of Marriage, is sitting in your 8th house. That's the death house. Saturn is also there. So Seema, you need in life to have a happy married life. One remedy is to be done. That's only one time in life. And then some other remedies are there that which you need to perform every year to have a smooth life. And there are some few other things that you cannot live in a south facing house. You have a healing power also. Nobody can die in front of you. Your enemies will die their own death. Immediately, you need not to pick up a gun and shoot them. So they will die automatically, but you have got a very disturbed sleep. So you should get full remedies from us and enjoy your life. Okay. And without doing that remedy, if you get married, then it will be up and down, up and down, up and down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, if you would like to send us your emails, all you have to do is send us your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth. The email address is astroguide@globosat.ent.com. That's astroguide@globosat.ent.com. Now, Mr. Kauschal also requested that you put your gender, male or female.
Yeah, male or female. Yeah.
male or female, and also any specific questions that you might have, because
if your phone number is there, we have those who send us the phone number, and we generally Saturday, Sunday we try them. If they are there, then I answer, because it becomes very easy for me to serve them quick, and they are delivered their questions right away. So if the phone number is there and tentative time on which day, between which and which, we can call you. So that becomes my easy job.
And sometimes it's also easier too when people ask specific questions, right? Because we get a lot of emails where, what does my future hold? But
yeah, future is very bright. Nobody
your
can know.
Your future is happy, it's bright, has a lot of promise. But in order to answer your specific questions, just ask them so that Mr. Kauschal knows where to look, right?
Yeah, then we know which corner we have to see.
Yeah, it's like you have to do surgery, you don't know where. Where on the body to do the surgery to fix it. Okay, well, after our break, we're going to come back with the astro forecast. Now, that is for everybody. You don't have to send an email. You just have to sit back, relax, and wait for your sign.
Or watch from our internet.
True?
Yeah.
Joining me in this astronomical quest is North America's most famed astrologer, Mr. Puru.
You are leading a good life with honesty and dedication and devotion towards God. Your forefathers are very happy. Loka samasta sukhino.